Oh, this is going to be fun.
Absolutely.
Welcome back to Drinking with Craig and Roger. I'm Craig.
I'm Roger.
I don't know anything about this today because this is definitely your jam, so take it away, Roger.
Well, for those of you who are interested in do-it-yourself projects,
Okay, yeah.
I have a good one for you.
All right.
Okay, I've been to Balsam Falls Brewery in Sylva, North Carolina,
Okay.
and they have great beer, but you really can't, buy this anywhere. You have to go to the brewery, and they will give you a crowler, which means they
Yes.
just take it right out of the tap, put it in the can, and then seal it up for you. So this is draft beer.
Heck yeah.
And what we have here is a Go West, which is an Imperial IPA, about
8.1% alcohol,
Okay, right.
yeah.
Well, that's all. I like they have a lot of different beers besides this. It was nice. But you know what they had when I was there?
What?
They had a very nice round sign.
Okay, a sign.
And-
metal sign?
Metal sign, yeah,
Okay,
a metal
yeah.
sign. And I thought, this would make a great clock.
Interesting.
So,
And by the way, you have been known to take on do-it-yourself projects from beer things. You have
Absolutely.
your famous beer rings made from beer bottle caps.
Right.
You have made bread out of the spent grain at the Terrapin Brewery.
Absolutely.
Am I missing anything here?
barely missing anything. I don't know. Whatever.
Various other projects.
Anyway, but I was going to say
Yeah.
that they had a nice round metal sign with their name on it.
Okay.
Which you can see here. Okay. And I thought that this would make a good clock.
Okay.
So, after I had some beer, I think we should have some beer.
Yeah, let's have some beer. I want to try this thing. This is essentially, wow. And the date is 7/16, which this is, we're in 8/3 now. Like, this is just 2 weeks ago, straight from the tap. It's been sealed up with no air. This is essentially right from their draft. Like, this is like getting a draft pour right at the brewery.
So,
Yeah. The beer itself
is pretty good color, you know. It's a dark
it's a
color.
dark color. I mean, double IPAs are going to be darker anyway because they're using essentially double the amount of ingredients of a normal beer. But, you know, this one, it's a darker color. And the smell is like very creamy and subtle. I'm not getting a ton of hops on the nose, which for a lot of people, they would like that. For sure. Let's give it a try.
But, you know, when you
all right.
taste it, taste it.
No, okay. Let's give it a try.
Now, I taste the hops in the top part of the body of it, and
The
I'm
bitterness
taste
is
in the fin-
there.
The bitter's there.
It's really subdued though. This is a very gentle double IPA. Wow.
It's very nice.
Yeah. Like you said, very malty. For people that don't love a ton of bitterness in their hops, they're gonna like this one.
Oh, but it is malty round, you know, in the body. So I thought this was a really nice
Interesting.
beer.
Yeah.
And I looked at that sign and I said, I'm going to make that into a clock. So I bought one
Yep.
and I brought it home.
Okay.
And, you know, the easiest way to make a clock is to get a little mechanism that uses batteries.
I've seen it.
Yeah. And I got some of those on Amazon.com.
Link down below.
Okay. And
Yep.
I had them. And, you know, the kit I had about 6 different pairs of arms that you could put on this little thing.
Okay. Different sizes, like different lengths.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so, you know, I found the center of the little thing,
Yep.
drilled a hole through it,
Yep.
attached the little mechanism, and then chose the arms that I thought would be best. And
Easy peasy.
I have a clock. And it's nice, you know. It's fine, you know,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it works pretty well.
Yeah.
And, you know, we just had a power failure for about an hour and a half this morning, and of course, that clock continued working because it used a battery.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah.
so that's that. Anyway, but yeah, So, you can look at some of these things that these merchandise things that you find at breweries or distilleries or wherever you're going, and you can think of things you can do with them that might be useful or at least entertaining or decorative. And I did. And I did. And I sent the brewery a picture of this thing.
Yeah. Did they reply?
Oh, yes.
What did they say?
They liked it.
I bet they
thought
did.
It was good.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was cool. Anyway.
And you're at the age you're thinking about clocks, pacemakers, etc.
Not pacemakers yet, I hope. But clocks, yes.
Ooh. Okay. Well.
Anyway, our point is that when you go to a brewery, wherever it is, doesn't have to be in North Carolina or in Sylva, wherever.
Anything you're interested in.
And if you see something that you think would make an interesting and decorative or maybe even useful project there amongst their merchandise, please go ahead and buy it and turn it into something that people will look at and be interested in. So,
Conversation piece.
I hope you've been interested in this.
Yeah.
And if you are, please do like and subscribe.
Yes.
It helps the channel.
Yeah.
And we will try to respond to any kind of suggestions you have.
That's right. Yeah.
And so, until next time.
Yes. Cheers and happy crafting.
Yeah, there we go. Well, I must say, this is one of the more fun things I do in life. Not the most fun thing, but it's up there.
Up there.